Hey guys, Sorek here. Welcome to some Xenoblade Chronicles DLC. Gotta say though, if you're here for Future Redeemed, which has just come out a few days ago now, you've tuned into the wrong channel. I'm afraid. This is Future Connected. Okay, we're still on Xenoblade 1, and I do apologize for the delay in getting this series out. I did finish the main game a couple months ago now, and I was meant to start this soon after, but unfortunately, I had to take a step back to deal with some personal matters. But I can thankfully put that all behind me now and get back into the series. Once again, I'm not too informed as to what this DLC is about, other than a few things, like I believe we're in control of Melia. I think Shulk's in there too. We've got a few gameplay changes, which is good. I'll have an excuse to relearn the combat. And well, I mean, it's been long enough. I think we dive straight back in. I'm excited to see what we have in store. Apparently it's not too long an affair, so hopefully I don't get sidetracked plenty like I had been during the main story. So, here we go. Let's find out what the gang's been up to in the days since we basically became God.
That symbol. Today, we use our power to fell a god.
Well, we killed one anyway.
Seize our destiny.
I have to say, I really enjoyed the blend of sci-fi and fantasy. I wasn't expecting such an ending. The fact that an entire universe had been created
Is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
Reset. But now what? Where do we go from here?
What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Well, you've been thinking for far too long, Melia. Let's just see what's going on 1 year later. Okay. Obviously, we've all been keeping out of trouble. Oh, Shulk. Change of getup, I see. Well,
There it is.
it's back.
Melia, we're in sight of Alchemar.
Is it habitable?
All right, I'm on my way.
I did hear that Melia's gonna sound a little bit different, because this was recorded far later than the original game. I don't think they're pleased to see us. Sheesh. Way to spend our 1 year anniversary. Whoa, Shulk, eyes up, please. Thank you. I thought you were taken. It's just as beautiful as I remember. Oh, Telethia. Kind to us, I hope. I have to say, it kind of reminded me of Mists of Pandaria, where the mists cleared and apparently we're somewhere new. Goodness. Place looks untouched. Bionis's shoulder. Well, well. Here we are. So,
Guess we're still in one piece.
what were the two of us doing?
Quite. What in the world was that?
It happened so quickly that I didn't get a good look myself. I saw some flickering around the capital. Then suddenly, a black beam.
A black beam. Some new defensive measure, perhaps. The junks. Can it fly?
Some components sustained heavy damage. It won't budge until we can swap them out.
Can it fly? We're in the middle of a lake.
Right.
I'm afraid.
It's fine. They're not particularly rare parts. They'll have them in Alchemoth.
They shot at us, Shulk.
You make
this-
it sound very simple.
This is part of their
Remember,
economic plan.
We are still very much in the dark here.
Shoot down ships and then fix them.
Good thing I came prepared. We'll probably be needing this.
Ooh. Well,
Watch out on right!
I was about to say Melia's impressed.
I take care of it. Kino handle left side. Got you.
Oh gosh, we've
Those
got some
voices.
Nopon.
Are those?
Uh-oh. Oh, they're in combat. It looks turn-based.
It's Kino and Nene. What are they doing here?
Shulk, we must help them.
Of course.
Well, let's get to it. Gameplay differences. A new adventure begins. Some elements of this new adventure are very different from the adventure so far. The most major points will be introduced on the following pages. Well, let's see what we got. The party gauge. As you progress through the adventure, instead of chain attacks, you will unlock an all-new system for performing all-out attacks. You'll still require a segment of the gauge to revive fallen allies. Visions. In the new adventure, Shulk has lost his power to see visions. Oh my god, but that was like such a major gameplay element of the first, well, the main story of the first game, and I have to be honest, I didn't really capitalize on it too much. But it was a pretty cool mechanic. This calls for more caution than before when it comes to your enemy's most powerful attacks. Other changes, some allies will battle in ways not present before. The skill tree system has been removed. Okay, cool. I also admit I didn't have too much of a grasp of it. I kind of just played around randomly and hoped things stuck. There are further changes, so keep an eye out for them as you play. Alright, we're on junks. Let's get out of here. We're level 60 to start off with. Good to know. We're coming, Nopon! We're coming! Gosh, thank God it's turn-based over there. We might not get there in time otherwise. Level 60, level 60. Cool. Alright. Still got some collectibles, I might as well grab them along the way. Kilo pumpkin. We're here, we're here. Hang in there. Whoa. Damn. Annihilated.
Get face full of mild down. Anyone so much as breathe this way, rifle of Kino go blah blah blah.
They're breathing. They're challenging you, calling your bluff.
Kino, Nene, are you hurt?
We're here.
Let us help too.
We got your back.
Mr. Shulk. Help very welcome. More is always merrier.
Cool. Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's find out how things have changed. Oh god, this is gonna go so bad. Reserve. I can't remember if that's Nene or Kino. Let's just go along with it and see how we go. Alright. Let's see what I've got on hand. I think mostly the same as what I was using before. Just need to remember the order of operations I used to do. Sir Wolf down, Leg Wolf left to go. Okay. Relatively simple for the moment. One more to go. There you are, behind us. Okay. It's like riding a bike. You don't forget. Done. Well,
Big sis, we did it! Job is good one, Kino.
That was amazing, you two.
pretty sure I did all the work.
Ryan and Charla fighting together again.
Just so. Fitting. For children of here upon Ricky's household. No injuries, Kino?
I'm
Just bit my tongue.
Nene, very, very sorry. Kino, not so good with strangers.
Oh, we're strangers, are we?
Oh, really? Most interesting.
Please do not take personally.
If we stay here, there is a risk of another attack. We should move to a safer location.
Very
Come
well.
aboard our sunken ship.
Is this acceptable?
Plenty acceptable.
Okay.
Right. Let's go.
And then we could be not strangers. Maybe we'll get to the second syllable of Melia's name. This looks safe. Under the tree. Away from the sun. Wait, there is no sun in this world, is there?
This place looks promising. We can take a break here.
Didn't we just climb the hill? It's not safe over here. We could be under attack. Let's just move up the bank. They'll get tired
tell
trying to
us.
climb the hill.
What were you two doing out there? Rather, how did you even get here at all?
About that.
Melia, I think these two must have come on the junks.
What?
Oh my god, they snuck aboard! I was wondering, like, how they ended up here before us. The mists hadn't been parted yet.
Are you quite sure, Shulk?
When you consider their relative positions, I think it's quite credible.
The capital, on the Bionis shoulder.
So drifted away.
Ah. So that is where the junks comes in, then. I appreciate it. But even though we won peace with Zanz's defeat, the rebuilding continues. Much remains to be done.
I realize that. And I also know that you've been putting in every effort.
So why then?
If the capital is on the shoulder, there are people there. I thought you'd want to go.
Oh, Shulk.
Shulk. That's...
You do care.
We could be there and back in less than half a day.
Ah, you jinxed it.
Me.
You're not good around strangers, and yet you climbed aboard a ship containing both of them. You had excuses like junks. It won't fly.
Kino, maybe better to explain.
Why are you putting this on me?
Just a little strolly stroll when we suddenly hear voices. No,
As you do.
Kino. Nene watched Kino with eyes of Rogel. Kino, follow Mr. Shulk from behind and do some sneak peekings. Mama, Sister Pon followed Kino and sneak peek on too. Meh.
Jeez, it's a
So you
conga
sent
line
me
of
like I thought.
of stealth and clandestine operations.
Kino always look up to Dadapon. Want to become mighty Heropon too.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
certain Ricky would be most proud.
a tough ladder to climb.
How did that lead to you boarding our vessel?
He see opportunity to help people who in trouble. That way can become friends with people everywhere. Mighty Heropon make friends with every toe step. Or so Dadapon say, at least.
Admirable.
I see. That does explain things.
Many sorries. It's not fault of Sister Pon. He's not scored Nene. Fault is of Kino only.
It's okay.
Kino. Sincere sorries. Kino wanted to repay debt. Dadapon and Momapon take Kino in when Kino all alone.
Oh,
You were
Kino.
alone.
Is truth. One day, out of blue, Dadapon bring Kino home.
Because he
Said
didn't have enough
to his
kids.
brotherpon. That day, nobody made comments. Everyone except Kino. Kino, more happy they could say. That's why.
That's such a
Why?
that's such a Hereupon move of Ricky, honestly.
And repay debt to family.
What a good lad.
I'm really sorry.
Don't apologize, please.
Kino, you do your family honor. Yours
Kind
is
of.
the most noble sentiment. I am utterly certain that Ricky and Oka are proud of you too.
Actually, Melia and I are in a bit of trouble right now. We could use the help.
For really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, if you know must. You
Yeah.
really twist wing. But fine. We'll allow to be sidekicks of Kino.
Let's just be grateful you guys are level 60 as well.
Wrong word. Supposed to say friends.
He's still not saying the F word. It's okay, we'll get there. Oh, break time's over.
So, we'll be heading for the capital to find parts for the junks.
Yes, about that.
Oh.
It's a bit of a hike, but could we check out that cape?
It's supposed to be half a day. But I suppose it does look interesting.
Explain.
I'm a bit concerned. What you said about defensive measures.
You fear we may come under fire again. Is that it?
Yeah.
Very well.
It is true. Caution frequently pays off in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
The cape it is.
Great. It's settled.
Legend of Hero Volcano. It all starts here.
Yep.
Meh.
Chapter 1. Oh boy. Interesting though that we're gonna have 4 people on this journey when, you know, our party's made up of 3. Event Theater 1. Event Theater has been added to the title screen. Can view cutscenes I've previously seen. I can also change the weather and time of day, not for all events, and character appearance. Lovely. Oh no, you're level 58. Okay, that's not so bad. Cool. Alright, let's take a gander. We've got something on the map over here too. Let's check that out. Before we carry on, looks like we can switch up our arts. We've got pretty much everything available, so I might put things back to the way they were. With Starlight Kick and Spear Break among the arts that I'm using. I think it's pretty much what I had, apart from the sleep one, but that's okay. Alright, down over here. What do we have? Is this it's not quite a heart-to-heart, it's a quiet moment, if you will. Get to know each other in the quiet moments. Investigate a speech bubble icon and view the corresponding quiet moment. If you don't already meet the conditions for viewing a given scene, feel free to come back to it when you do. Any quiet moments you've investigated will be added to a list found under quiet moments. Surprise, surprise. You can also use it to check the conditions for viewing each event. Okay, needed in the active party. Well, looks like that's the only requirement, so let's switch out Kino for Nene. A love for flowers. Right off the bat. Let's get to know our new companions.
These flowers.
Oh,
Don't
cutscenes
they
even.
smell heavenly?
Miss Melia
Upgraded.
is big fan of flowers?
That she is.
Because of my mother. When I was young, she often asked for my help with the villa's flower beds. How about you, Nene?
Nene also loves flowers very much.
Good.
I see. Then we have something in common.
I like how you don't have to bend down to smell them, though. You're already at their height.
Tom's friend. She said flowers are nice, but nothing beats a warm dinner. I got no understanding from her. Finally, Finn
Wow.
sent me someone I can communicate with.
What
I gotta
Miss
say, a warm
Melia
dinner.
say about dinner?
Certainly more useful.
Just talking to myself. The dinner part wasn't really relevant.
No, I agree with that,
But Nene, big fan of dinner too.
Yeah.
Most
Why don't you just
of
eat
all,
flowers for dinner?
pollen orbs from factory in Frontier Village. They so very soft and so yummy scrummy.
They're not for
Look,
consumption.
that's not.
I just want someone to talk to about flowers with.
Meme?
For the love of God.
When you said you love flowers, did you mean as a foodstuff?
And by God, I mean the deceased Sansa.
Meaning other than?
I should have known. You're one of them.
One of them. Those
Nene,
people.
Listen, flowers are not simply special because they can be eaten. We can admire their beauty, or use them to create ornaments and works of art. And that is a great part of their charm.
Ornaments. Meme! Oh yes, Nene, remember? Long ago, Dadapon made Mamapon flower crown for Giver's gift.
There you go. An edible crown.
That
Love it.
Nopon has hidden depths.
He does.
In any case, I would like it if you also had an interest in inedible flowers. If you did, then you too, just like your mother in her own day, may know the joy she felt.
Okay, the next time Nene finds flowers that cannot eat, Nene will make pretty flower crown for Miss Melia.
Just make sure it's not poisonous, please. A poisonous
The eyes of
crown.
Nene. Miss Melia looked most bestest in blue. What thing?
Oh, too
While I
adorable.
appreciate the offer greatly,
I hate
weren't
blue.
you originally of the regarding flowers as food persuasion?
She's gonna eat your head.
If you make pollen orbs from not eatable flowers, they bitter and not tasty.
Yes, a fair point.
Yeah.
It is just as you say.
I'll give you a disgusting crown.
So
That way I'm not
Nopons
tempted.
have different but equal value in flowers depending on whether they're edible.
Add it to your
Maybe it was
research.
foolish in the first place. To
Just
try
realized
and
I got
choose
a
only
little
one while
Monado
discounting
wand.
the other. Well then, I will humbly accept the sign of your affection.
Nene, roger that.
And yet, why do it for me? Won't Kino and Shulk feel left out?
There is very good reason.
You like
Nene
flowers.
just want to see smiling face of Miss Melia, bright as sun rays.
Oh my.
We all love Melia's smile.
Meme? Something wrong? Nene, not say anything weird.
No, not at all. It was just how sincerely you said it. I should take a leaf out of your book.
Meh?
Leaf's edible too?
Precious Nene, I look forward to the gift.
Nene, pull out all stops.
Although, I would feel a bit awkward were I the only one to wear one. Why don't we make them together and exchange them afterwards?
Ooh,
Meme?
that's a good idea.
Wonder marvelicious. Is deal. No, in fact, is unbreakable promise.
Okay.
Yes,
Big words.
Naturally.
As natural as the flowers that I'm about to plop on my head. Okay, well that was lovely. Cool, it's great that we get like actual cutscenes playing up for these quiet moments. I understand why they couldn't do it for the original game, but man, production value right up there already. More collectibles. I'm already getting distracted from my main goal. All I had to do was go to some hut over there. There's collectibles everywhere. How to gather them all. Try not to get into too many fights. Suppose I should also take a look at what my fellow Nopon friends have got. We've got Hammerbeat, Bone Upper. So looks like Nene here is our tank. Pretty neat. These are kind of like Rhine skills, I believe. Not that I really used Rhine a lot, so I'm not too familiar. And we've got our healer as well. Nice. Noggin shot, same as headshot. Beautiful. Healy bullet instead of heal bullet. A red collectible already? What on earth is this? Something special, I hope. Yeah. Pororo's favorite. I wonder what that means. Looks like it's a treasure I could trade for some dough. Alright, there it is. It's in sight. An ore deposit right outside this. I guess it's a village. There's quite a few people here. I can't mine it. That would be rude. Companion's Cape. Hello. Oh. I've got some high Entia here. Oh. Refugee settlement, perhaps?
Many, many bird people here.
Bird
Are
people?
there really?
How
Only
dare you.
high Entia living here.
Hello.
Oh there, strangers.
Strangers? Excuse you?
Oh, hello.
This is the Empress. Well,
I see. You've had a rough time of it. However, I suggest you steer clear of Alchemoth. Even if you do somehow get there in one piece, don't expect the transporters to be running.
Oh? Why's that?
The thing that shot at you was no defense platform. It was a monster we've taken to calling the Fog King.
Oh.
The Fog King?
Yeah.
Monsters taking residence.
Suddenly showed up in Alchemoth a few months back.
From what I gather, you're from the Imperial Guard. Are the swords you carry just for show?
Taking a sword to it is
Wow.
folly. It laughs at our attacks. It's like hacking at smoke. Blows pass clean through it.
Must be
Ooh.
ghost.
That's why it's the
Ghosts
Fog
not
King.
shoot
Interesting.
beams, dum-dum.
It's not corporeal.
So that's why you call it the Fog King.
We fought in defense of our home. We were ready to die, and many of us did. But in the end, it won us nothing at all.
I totally get
The
that.
Fog King's attacks tore into us hard.
Like, there's honor in dying,
Eventually,
protecting your
we
homeland,
gathered
but
the High Entia and anyone else we found.
at some point you're just dying for nothing.
Gave up the capital, so that we might live.
How awful.
The situation, not you, for fleeing the city,
My
mind you.
grieving heart belongs there. Our heartland, our capital. Yet I cannot even mourn it.
The hell does the Fog King want with that? And where did it come from?
Maxis,
Yes?
please, you have to tell us how to get inside.
Shouldn't we, like,
Be serious.
go back and get some
Boy.
reinforcements?
Are you hard of hearing?
I heard you.
Then you should know better.
No matter the situation, we have to go. If I fix the junks, we can all leave this place.
I'm wondering if,
Then,
oh, right,
once
of
we're in
course.
Colony 9, we can make plans to retake Alchemoth.
There we go. We do
No
need to go there to
point.
get, repairs
Why
done.
not?
Shulk, do you think we took all that lying down?
Huh?
Takes offense.
We're not stupid, you know. We did all we could. It's true. I want to go home. But that's a dream that won't come to pass, and it already cost too many lives.
Maxis.
I understand where you're coming from. Still, I have to be blunt with you. Let it go.
I guess we live here now. I guess we're gonna be prodding at some logs with our Monado for the rest of our lives.
Now what?
Judging from the speech, I can't see us convincing him.
So this mean we're stuck here?
Yep. Grab a shovel.
Quite a predicament, Empress Melia.
Gaelgar. Oh, wow.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I humbly beg your pardon. Gelgar, at your Majesty's service. Formerly of the Personal Protection Division of the Alchemoth Guard Regiment.
Is that so? Then the pardon is mine to beg, Sir Gelgar. And please, dispense with the Majesty.
Perish the thought, your Majesty. The recent war has rid us of the wicked purebloods.
Wicked
A
purebloods.
new age dawns, and we half-breeds are chosen for its caretakers.
Well.
With you, Lady Melia, as our shining paragon,
All right, well.
I cannot but address you as Majesty.
I have no patience for wheedling. Especially from knaves who spit on their ancestors.
I would never dream of doing such. I merely spoke plain truth, no more.
I like to imagine he
As you
doesn't even
wish.
deserve to look at Melia, so he just keeps his eyes closed.
But the
And he'll turn around
Majesty
and
address
he'll
is
open his eyes.
burdensome to me.
If you absolutely insist.
Thank you.
Until you deign
Sheesh.
to acquiesce, Lady Melia will have to suffice.
So kind, Sir Gelgar.
Make no mention of it, Lady Melia.
All right.
Sir Gelgar,
We've settled on our
we really need to get
honorifics.
to Alchemoth, no matter what.
Ah yes, I have heard your exchange with Maxis. Hindering the Empress's triumph. A narrow-minded fool, if ever there was one.
Jeez, this guy's some He's a real piece of work. Well, looks like they've
To begin the authentication process,
found a
one
way
must
to make it
raise
there.
their hand to the transporter. The device is configured in such a way that only some of the High-Entier in this land and the Imperial family may pass. Hence, Lady Melia should not have the slightest issue activating it.
A similar mechanism to the tombs, then.
That's our ticket into Alcamoth.
Well,
Yes.
depends. Can you go in, Shulk?
Tasty news!
And
Friend
these kitties?
Gelgar is good friend!
Oh,
Kind thanks, bird mister.
let's
Not at
not
all.
jump to calling
I
him a
am but
friend
humble
just yet.
servant in Lady Melia's employ.
Though to be honest, he's so...
If it not displease my
Open.
ladyship too grossly, may I offer you my companionship on your journey? I have a modicum of skill with the blade. Please rest assured.
I
Well?
appreciate the offer, but must refuse. We do not lack for strength.
Indeed. A great shame.
I mean,
Should
we're
the
going
need
into
arise,
Alcamoth,
I shall remain ready to serve.
where the Fog
Certainly.
King resides. I'm pretty sure we could use some backup.
By the way, Sir Galgar, this outpost appears to consist of naught but soldiers. Where might all the other refugees reside?
They dwell beyond the Grandel ramparts, which lie below this point.
They live at a remove from you, then?
Yes, because of the Machina who live there.
What do you mean?
Might you have forgotten? When the war broke out, it was the Machina's treachery that lit the fuse. Were it not for them, we needn't have lost our brethren and our home.
You couldn't stand the Machina and thus moved away.
Precisely.
All the soldiers.
But the war is concluded, Sir Galgar.
Some simply cannot let go so easily.
Fair. Can't expect everyone to just, give hugs and
Melia,
handshakes.
Shall we go see for ourselves?
They were at war.
Ah, yes. Very well.
Friends and loved ones died at their hand.
Sir Galgar,
Well,
we will take our leave of you
at
now.
one person's
Do
hand.
please take care of yourselves. You'll find passage to the capital through the Cragmore Caverns.
It's quite a distance.
Sir Gelgar, thanks for this.
Cheerio.
See friend later. Please to be extra careful of self.
The same to you all.
He's already sus. Shifty. Visiting the shops. You can buy weapons and armor in shops to help your journey go smoother. In this chapter of your adventure, you will not find armor among the spoils for defeating monsters, but you may find weapons that differ from what shops have on offer. So no armor, but some weapons. Although Shulk obviously uses the Monado, so it's just for Melia and our two Nopon friends. There's no lack of people having problems on the Bionis shoulder. Through completing the quests they give you, you'll obtain rewards such as money and equipment and new color variations, suitable for use as cosmetics. Ah, the good old days, where you actually unlock cosmetics rather than pay for them. Brilliant. Well, there's already some quests we can undertake. Let's not walk into the fire, though. Lanar! Need something? If you do, well, I'm busy. Can it wait? No, wait. I spoke too soon. Actually, I would like to ask you to perform some tasks for me. I would not normally reach out to strangers such as yourselves, but there is a limit to what I can achieve myself. I've received requests for assistance from some of the younger companions, and I'd like you to resolve their issues. They should not prove too difficult, yet the volume of work was high, so I was feeling quite harried. Tell me in greater detail. Like Melia said, I don't think we have enough to go on right now. First, Gwyneth's request, which pertains to gathering plump wildgrass. It has gotten rarer lately, hence the task of picking it is more taxing than it once was. Second, Fadeless's job of winnowing the preying caterpillar population. These in turn grew more and more numerous until their numbers needed culling. Thirdly, a request from Laban, who was tasked with handling a number of noble brogs. Those critters have also been breeding too much for our liking and need a little population control. Jeez. Alright, gather 5 lots of plump wildgrass, subdue 3 praying caterpillars, as well as 2 noble brogs. I'd be grateful if you could undertake those 3 jobs for me. If it's not too much to ask, of course. Sure, why not? Recommended level 61. We'll get some XP out of it. That'll be handy. Very good then. I shall let you get the details of each mission from the concerned parties. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. So you're gonna help, Melia? Then I'll help too. If you don't mind, that is. No, I do not mind. I mean, thank you. Alright, well, come on, Shulk, of course you're gonna help. I'm gonna leave Melia to do it all by herself. Got another one over here. We still are not allowed to mine the water ether deposit. Whatever shall I do?
Hey.
Hello there. How would you feel about assisting me in my research? Come now, don't make those faces. It's an easy task, I swear. I'll take the grimaces, happily, ma'am, shall I? See, I've developed this tool for exploiting ether deposits, a common ether pick, if you will, and I'd like you to test it out. Why can't you do it? You're still looking uncertain, struck dumb by my apparent genius. Oh, of course, you're used to being able to mine ether deposits on the Bionis with the run-of-the-mill tools, aren't you? Well, that won't work here on the Bionis' shoulder, because things are different here in this DLC. We have to change things up. The deposits are too dense, so you need a specialized implement, i.e. this. Previous iterations of the ether pick were pretty heavy machinery, though, requiring training and a license to operate. So to cut through the rigmarole, I looked into developing one that even lay people like yourselves could use right from the off. If you prove me right, I'll even let you keep it once you're done. How about it? Alright, I'll excavate an ether deposit using the common ether pick. For a question mark of a reward. Oh, you'll do it? Well, that's just grand. See, I made the thing, so it wouldn't mean anything if I only tested it myself. Thanks. Ah, I see. Alright, you need a third party to try it out. I used to have an assistant helping me, but they seemed dissatisfied for some reason, and ran off before I knew it. Couldn't be my hubris or arrogance. Common ether pick. Just mosey on up to an ether deposit, like this one right beside us for your convenience. Have the common ether pick, and use it to give the deposit a good whack. Like the channel name. Do let me know how you get on. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. So you're going to help, Melia? Yes, help me as well. Help me mine this thing. There it is. If I recall Carnell's words, I should locate an ether deposit, then give it a good whack? No time like the present, I suppose. I look forward to this experience. Well, man, it's such a wonderful experience we're not allowed to look at it. Well, that didn't sound too good. Broken ether pick. What? What just happened? Carnell? Sorry, user error.
Hey.
I think. Thanks for that. I have to say, I didn't expect it to break so easily, though. Right, give it here for a minute. Okay. I see. So the problem is durability. Alright. Well, yeah, the problem is durability. I fucking broken my hand. What do you think is the issue? Due to the higher ether density on the Bionis' shoulder, it seems it crystallizes into a form that's perfect for gems. Just reinforcing the pick isn't likely to improve the yield in practice. I'm surprised Shulk doesn't have anything to contribute here. Thank you all. This has been a valuable learning opportunity. I feel like I can take my research to the next level now. I didn't want you to have the common ether pick as thanks, but now it's broken, it won't really do, will it? No, I would still like some compensation for my efforts. I only had to walk 5 steps. Well, that's too bad. I'll just have to give you the old retail model instead. Like I said, it's got its kinks, so it requires a trained hand, but it's better than nothing, right? You should be able to use it to harvest decently high purity gems from all around the shoulder. Saves you time crafting. Cool, because I only got into crafting right at the arse end of the game, so it'll be handy to just get the gems right off the bat. Okay. Let's procure ourselves some gems. Oh wow, she just disappeared. Obtaining gems from ether deposits. On the Bionis' shoulder, you can use a tool called Ether Pick to mine actual gems, not just crystals. You exhaust a given deposit, check back after a while. Progressing through the story, obtain a more efficient ether pick. Cool. Alright, well, let's help ourselves. Damage heal. Poison defense. And something we're not allowed to look at yet. HP up. Cool. We'll slot that in. I don't think there's anything else around here, is there, apart from the weapon shops? I think we're good, though. Let's just have a quick look around. We do have another quiet moment up ahead, right on the edge of the Bionis' shoulder. Very precarious. I wonder if we meet the requirements. All grown up. Yes, we do. Shulk, go for it.
Brother Sisterpon, Hope they're not giving Mamapon too much trouble buckets.
Well, with you two troublemakers here, I'm pretty sure they'll be fine. You're probably the bulk of it.
There you are.
Something the matter?
Kino's been looking for you. Something about stubbing his toe?
Oh, God.
Little Pon never change. Nene will rub back later and go, there.
There isn't even any furniture
You're a
around.
good
How did he
sister,
stub his
Nene.
toe?
Or maybe more like a mum. By the
Oh,
way,
Shulk. Oh,
what were you
sister,
doing out
please.
here, Nene?
Call her a mum. She's
Nene
just a
been
kid.
reminiscing
Offensive.
About Frontier Village, tiny bit.
I see. So, that's where you were living before?
Yep, in Paz, Nene always adventure into Magna Forest with Brother Sisterpon and climb trees every day.
I assume you were the responsible one then.
That silly question. Nopon boys all good for nothing lazy bones. It all too much for Mama Pon to handle, so Nene have to help take care of Brother Sisterpon and Dadapon all full up.
Even Dadapon?
I wonder what Ricky would have to say to that.
He'd agree.
Dadapon, after he'd chosen for Village Hero Pon and set off on great adventure with Mr. Shulk,
It was pretty
has
great.
become total pigsty, hungry little pon underfoot everywhere.
Wow, I had no idea. Wait, was this after Ricky joined us?
Yeah.
So that must mean...
Yep, before Nene became friends with Mr. Shulk and friends here, we actually met 1 year ago back in Frontier Village.
There you go.
Dadapon, stomach rumbly.
She was one of them.
Dadapon, need food. Dadapon, give grub.
Oh my
You're
God.
kidding. I'm sorry, I feel kind of bad about this now. Though, in my defense, you've really grown. It's almost like you're a whole different Nopper.
It's almost like a whole year's
In
passed.
biology, aged between 10 and 15 often experience growth spurt. That
Oh,
way,
you've
when
had a
compare
growth spurt.
Nene now and Nene 1 year ago, it's not too surprising if not realize they the same person.
It's still quite a surprise.
Well, I feel
I
absolved.
never knew that a Nopon could grow that much in a single year.
Now Mr. Shulk no can rely on post-growth spurt Nene more than ever.
Yeah, you really spurted that
We can
growth.
always count on Nopon. Us Homs could learn a lot from you.
We can learn a lot from each other.
But Nene have these moments lately when get teeny bit lonely.
Oh no. What was that? Is Nene?
Ah, poor Hum Hum. Mr. Shulk, such chowhound.
I don't think that was
Yeah,
me.
excuse you?
Nene prepare some grub, too sweet. Now, Mr. Shulk, go call Kino and Miss Melia and tell to wash up.
Really,
Wait, what?
that's-
We've got an adventure to go on. But Grub.
We thought she was so grown up for always taking care of Kino. But really, she's just a kid.
She is a kid.
No wonder she's lonely.
It's okay, she's in the party now.
Mr. Shulk, something happened? Tell
No.
me too rumbly to move, or what?
Wait, I've got it.
Just don't feed me flowers.
I'll round up all the others. Then after, we can all chip in with a meal. It'll be more fun that way.
Mr.
Yeah.
Shulk
Everyone has to contribute.
would not say no.
It's a shared lunch. Okay, I guess we're gonna eat before we start the adventure proper. Let's depart here at 6 o'clock.